It's the only thing you've ever loved. You also get a Lancer, a partner who rides on a long pole attached to the back of your car, swinging into enemy vehicles with explosive spears. His name is Rax, and he's missing an eye and most of his teeth. "I'll die on that pole and ride eternal," Rax tells you on your first day together, grinning with the 3 teeth he has left. You believe him. In the Citadel, promises of death are the only ones people keep. By now, you look the part. Every inch of exposed skin is covered in white powder, a clay-like substance that gives you the pale skeletal appearance of a walking corpse. It's a tribute to Immortan Joe, who uses a similar powder as medication. It's also a reminder that you're already halfway to dead. Might as well dress for the occasion. Around your eyes, you apply dark gray pigment to deepen your skull-like features. You're not trying to be scary, although you are. You're trying to look like what you believe you are, a machine that used to be a man. The older war boys tell stories about the Fury Road, a stretch of wasteland highway where convoys run between the Citadel, Gastown, and the Bullet Farm. Gastown supplies gasoline. The Bullet Farm supplies ammunition. The Citadel supplies water and war boys. It's a beautiful economy. 3 settlements trading the only 3 things that matter in the apocalypse: fuel, bullets, and the disposable young man willing to drive them around. Guess which one you are. At 17, you ride on your first convoy escort, and the Fury Road is everything they promised, which is to say it's absolute chaos. You're part of a supply run to Gastown when buzzards attack from the east. Scavenger vehicles covered in spikes driven by masked raiders who want your gasoline. Your convoy erupts into combat. Engines scream. Thundersticks explode. Lancers swing between vehicles in arcs of fire and shrapnel. Rax is on his pole, hurling an explosive lance that detonates a buzzard car into a fireball. He screams in triumph, and for a moment in the dust of the fire and the roar of your engine, you understand why war boys worship this. It's the closest thing to feeling alive you've ever experienced. But the feeling doesn't last. A buzzard ram slams into a war boy car ahead of you. The driver, a boy you grew up with, a kid named Torque, is crushed inside. His car rolls 6 times and burns. No one stops. The convoy keeps moving. Later back at the Citadel, no one mentions Torque. His steering wheel is quietly removed from the altar and his name is never spoken again. In the wasteland, the dead don't get funerals. They get replaced. By your early 20s, you can feel the half-life catching up. The tumors on your neck have grown. Your vision blurs more often. Some mornings you cough blood into the white dust on your hands and it looks like someone spilled rust on snow. The organic mechanic shakes his head when he sees you, which is never the reaction you want from someone called a mechanic who works on humans. You know what's coming. Every war boy does. And this is where the faith either saves you or breaks you. You've been told your entire life that dying soft in a bed from disease without glory is the worst fate imaginable. The only path to Valhalla is dying historic on the Fury Road, witnessed by your brothers, Shiny and Chrome. So, when the next ride comes, you volunteer. You chrome your teeth with silver spray paint, the metallic fumes flooding your lungs like the breath of a machine god. The high hits immediately. Everything sharpens, everything glows, everything feels like destiny. You raise your hand in the sign of the V8. 8 fingers intertwined. A prayer to an engine that doesn't know you exist, offered to a god who sees you only as fuel. "Witness me," you scream. And they do. The war boys around you salute, their voices a roar. In that moment, you are not sick. You are not dying. You are not a disposable soldier in a dead man's army. You're Shiny. You're Chrome. You're eternal. Then the gates open. The engine roars and you ride out into the dust. Here's what nobody tells you about Valhalla. You can't verify the reviews. The Fury Road stretches ahead and you drive straight into the convoy battle at full speed. Rax screams from his pole, lance in hand, and you aim your car at the biggest enemy vehicle you can find. In the final seconds, something strange happens. The chrome high fades just enough for one clear thought to break through the noise. You think about the elevator platform. You think about the hand that grabbed your arm and pulled you up. You think about your mother, standing in the dust below, watching you rise. She didn't push you toward the Citadel so you could die shiny on a highway for a man in a mask. But it's too late for that thought now. The impact comes. Metal screams against metal. The world flips. Heat, light, and nothing. Your steering wheel, knocked loose in the crash, rolls across the sand and comes to rest in the dust. Just another piece of scrap in a wasteland full of it. Back at the Citadel, the organic mechanic crosses your name off a list. Your blood bag gets reassigned. Your parking spot in the garage is given to a war pup who's already been measured for white powder. Nobody says your name. Your steering wheel is removed from the altar. And somewhere below the Citadel, a wretched woman pushes her child toward the elevator platform, hoping, praying that up means something better. It doesn't, but she doesn't know that yet.